topic. I'ma tell you niggas when to drop shit. Doing all that talking make a nigga like me nauseous, so stop it. Find me courtside designer on my outfit. Sitting at the Braves, our bosses in the cockpit. You know the thing is my regimen. I got a lot to say, damn nigga, I need a vent. I'm in my element, this beat shit irrelevant. Insulting my intelligence, chosen nigga, I'm heaven sent. Oh, I'm poppin', I'm poppin', I'm poppin', I'm poppin', I'm poppin', I'm poppin', I'm poppin'.
You hear us now? I see y'all because we're over to the side. Really briefly, I know this is better. I hate
Hey, what's up?
No. I hear you.
What's up, guys?
I don't know. It's literally
Yes, sir. Say, bro.
okay. Kaylee, can you hear us while you're saying with us be at Flex? We are not at Flex, but can you hear us?
Who at Flex?
That's what Kaylee said. We must be at Flex earlier. I know Flex looked like this on the inside. Last time I went was dog, wet everywhere, like dewy feeling. Okay, so she said everything feels wet and ugh.
Yeah, I see that.
I also ain't been in at least. I also ain't been in at least was 8
Well, what's the experience like?
Okay, why are we talking about that? Anyway, everything good, so everybody can hear us now. Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Watch With Us Live. I'm your host, Brandon Victrum. Unfortunately, Enrique is not here tonight, so I'll be taking over. We are here with Christian Benoit of Set It Off ATL, as well as Bando Kane, who was also featured on the way up Atlanta. So we're going to get into some things about episode 1 and 2 of Set It Off. So, Christian, hello, sir.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well.
Okay, so you are a new cast member this season. Just generally, how has the experience been?
The experience has definitely been an experience, and
Experience has been an experience.
it has its highs and its lows.
All right. Okay. What's a high and what's a low?
A high was meeting some new people and overcoming some challenges and some things that I told myself I needed to accomplish.
Okay.
And that's interacting with new people. The lows, just unnecessary, childish ass, petty drama bullshit. Because I'm too grown for that.
Okay. And Bando, you are someone who's also on reality TV. How was that experience for you?
Like you said, it was ups and downs, ins and outs. Like it was my first time, so it definitely was a roller coaster experience. So, yeah.
So y'all are similar in that aspect.
Similar.
Both of y'all
This is your
were
first time?
My first time, yeah. And it's, I ain't gonna cap, it's a lot of shit I would have did different.
Okay, well, we're going to get into that. About some things that you would have done differently. So we're just going to go back, flashback to episode 1 really fast. Christian, were you at Terrence's viewing party?
With the little screen, I mean, yeah.
With the what?
The little TV screen.
The little or loose?
Little both of them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, I'm joking.
How was that?
It was, for me personally, it was, all right, so my experience, I sat in the chair and I was told to move from that chair and there were no other chairs. So I had to go and find me and Kaylee some chairs. And I didn't feel cap at that point, I was kind of over it, but you know, it was like, hey, I'm here. And then just the energy off of some people was like mad, awkward, and yeah, it was Johnson particularly the first interaction. As soon as I got out of my car and met a cast member, oh, you don't look like the Instagram pictures or something, or something Enrique asked this. I'm like, oh. And so Enrique was like, you know, you said, and he was like, oh yeah, I did say you don't look like your Instagram pictures, or you don't take pictures well or something. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Because I don't even know who you are to even be checking for me, and I don't have any need or reason to. And we all ugly to somebody, so, you know.
Okay. All right. So
You don't think it's you?
He's not my type. I mean, I talk to just,
okay.
I mean, you just asked the question.
No, I was confused where it came from. I was like, who are we
You
talking
just
about?
asked the question.
Bando, he your talking about.
Chauncey.
Yeah, they
You
your talking.
don't think Chauncey you?
No, he's not my type. I just say he's not ugly. I mean, again, I'm not looking.
But being like outside of your sight, like on the outside looking in, is he a handsome dude? Is he ugly? Whether you're type or not, like is he?
I'm not checking.
You ain't checking for him?
I mean, there's, you know, you see
So there's
placing great value on
There's
the shelf.
just no answer. He's attractive or unattractive. There's neither there.
Non-existent.
He said, oh, non-existent.
Non-existent.
Oh, he's non-existent.
Like, it's not.
I don't think the people heard it. He said great value.
Oh, you said great value?
I'm getting them on the shelf and you know, it's like I'm not, in a sense, I already know what I'm looking
Those
for.
are not my.
So the great value is usually like middle of the aisle. So you usually looking at the top of the aisle. Oh, okay. So you don't even see Chauncey. Okay,
We
okay.
have an understanding.
All right. So let's segue into the next thing from episode 1. You are at Kane's comedy show, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What did you think about the experience of the comedy show, as well as afterwards when she took the line outside to speak about her trans experience and to talk about her father?
That was very deep. Her and her conversation about her father with the mom was deep. One, to kind of trust him a little bit more with that type of information, in a sense, and that vulnerability. That spoke a lot about her character, in a sense, and her realness. Like, whatever happened, whatever come out right then, that's, you gotta get her.
Okay. Now, you have seen the first episode, correct?
Yeah.
So, what did you think about the moment when Marciano had Chauncey come over and Chauncey was looking for an apartment and they went inside, looked around, and then they started speaking about some of the new cast. And that's when we heard about the great value comedy where Chauncey feels like Jay is the great value version of
Oh, it's supposed to be like the JT looking like.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Chauncey. This is blasphemy, Chauncey. Can y'all put the picture up of JT and Jay, please, and put the good bits. I made a little messy.
We don't have them at the moment, but I wish we did. But okay.
Wait, what?
But I don't see no similarities there.
So
And honestly, it's not.
None at all?
There's
None at all.
I don't see
Why was
some
that
comparison
dressed or something?
or anything. Because and I'm gonna use
You
androgynous.
know, like, and JT hit, hey, JT, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see the comparison there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's they in two different lanes, like two totally different.
Chauncey
lanes.
ain't bring that up.
But so
It
you will
was
say,
irrelevant.
but it was Chauncey brought it up,
But
so
it-
he kind of brought his friend into the light. But
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
mean,
just
yeah,
about to say.
it's
to
clear
you
that,
in
you know,
introduction.
you can see it, Chauncey brought it up. He could have. I don't think he meant to bring it up in a bad way, but, you know.
what way?
How do you not
I think
compare
it was-
someone to great value is not a bad thing?
It didn't even have to come out of your mouth if it was non-existent in a sense.
I mean, fact. I mean, if you look at it,
You
if
could
looking
simply
at
say,
looking
oh.
at it from a backstage point of view, even when we're in the moment filming that scene,
JT is that girl.
Well, I mean, when we sat there and we just sit, so me and the other camera people on the time, we were sitting there, and he even brought it up, and he could abstain and said, "Oh, she's cool. Jay's cool," because he didn't know Jay. But he took it a step further and said, and I quote, "That's a knock on JT, unprovoked." So we all was like, Marciano, can you attest to the part that it was kind of unprovoked? So we have to look at it like,
Right. Which for me is a big thing on reality TV, right? Being in front of the camera, you have to understand that sometimes when you say things, you may not mean them to come off the way they do. So typically in the moment, that's the best time to correct yourself, right? It's like right then, because otherwise you said it, it's gonna air, and then no one like made it look like you said something. These are good words, right? So, okay, all right. So, Christian, we're about to segue into something that kind of bridges the gap between episode 1 and episode 2. The infamous pool parties. Not pool party, pool party.
And you came out together too, right?
I mean, yeah, the film.
infamous relocation.
Yes.
Yes. And you don't want that fucking experience too, right?
That's you.
Okay. You went to
No one even got it. No one got the word of the first location. Because we were shut down within like 3 to 5 minutes of the first location.
The real question is, get to the meeting. Did you get any money back?
Yeah, everybody got now. It's not even so with me. It's about the experience. I don't. At the end of the day, the experience comes before the money because I'm always be good.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that sent a refund request and sent whatever, hey, I need X, Y, Z, and I sent it to them. I sent people gas money. I refunded tickets. I cashed out people to get there. It was yeah.
So how far was
It wasn't.
how far was the third location from the second location?
For the second.
10 to 12 minutes.
In
It was
Canton?
in Binding.
You
It
said
was
Canton?
not in Canton.
It
It was in Binding. That's what some of the girls who's not used to, a little 20, 30-minute drive come to Cobb County. They thought it
So you paid them back that little $10 for gas?
I know it was like $20
yes.
to a couple of people, and yeah.
So you said that you have been doing events for 22 years.
Since I was 17.
Since you were 17. So how was this able to slip through the cracks and allow you to get scammed?
Because one, I ain't even finna cap. Trying to do everything on my own instead of trusting and trying to build a solid team here in Atlanta. And believing that I am working with ethical people that I'm accustomed to working with and trusting.
So that
I asked him questions about like the whole setup, and I explained everything. Boom, I'm selling tickets. This is X, Y, Z. There's this person that's coming. This person's coming. Will we have access to it? And it was like this side would be the best side for the pool. Set the speakers up over here. Boom, boom, boom. Ran down the settings. Followed up a couple weeks later when it was time the day before that Sunday. We talked, ran everything down again. He was the meeting when I got there at 12 o'clock. I get there. Yeah. Didn't answer the phone, and it was chaos from there. Shit.
just to backpedal a little bit. So just to clarify, with all the refunds, when people requested a refund, they got them back instantaneous, right? There wasn't no like.
Whenever they sent it, it was
So it was like.
when the requests were sent.
Okay.
Because when you go to Eventbrite, they also put a hold on the funds for that purpose.
No, I mean, because there had been some
I heard,
some things that had came back to the production that saying that like there was some
It
time.
was he said it was 2 days, and I said went through and seen the thing, and I sent him a message that it was sent.
I heard Rob Busman said he paid for the ambiance. Like,
Yeah, and
it was
honestly,
used
that's
to
what I
on the
wanted.
rooftop.
To be honest, that was the purpose of it. I did a private party for someone on a rooftop, and it was like, damn, this shit is.
But instead they got like first floor poolside.
But I mean, they got not even in the first floor poolside. They got
At a friend's
like
apartment.
I said, apartment. Actually, my assistant at the time, and
now, I'm glad you said your assistant because earlier you said that you feel like you have not built a team. So there was a team aspect to this event.
it was in a sense, but my leadership wasn't really where it needed to be because I didn't trust I didn't trust everybody that was there because I'm accustomed to certain things. So like in Boston, if I needed a venue, I can pick up the phone, hey Sunshine, can you go to XYZ, check this out, do this, and she can go and handle it. The people in Valdosta, Augusta, they're trustworthy people. So, and they have credentials and credibility, people that I'm accustomed to working with. So I come to Atlanta, and there's people that I don't really know, and I'm learning and getting to know. Like the people that I've known Sunshine since 2007.
Okay.
Carlisa since 2003.
Okay.
Marcus since 2004.
What about the assistant in Atlanta?
So the assistant in Atlanta, I've known him for a little over a year.
Okay. And
Yeah,
so
it
since
was-
you've known him for a year, you felt like you trusted him enough to assist you with this particular event where you had multiple Atlanta socialites who were going to be present, people who were filming
To be
different
honest,
projects.
that wasn't really thought out. It was, okay, I really realized, because one, that was the first public event that I've done in the last 4 years. So, and also my first event in Atlanta, and in this is a new market that's happening since.
Okay.
And I should have invested a little bit more leadership and coaching and developing him to make sure that he understood how things needed to move, and I could delegate some of those tasks and free up my plate.
Okay, sounds politically correct. Bando,
I mean,
how
I'm
would you
just
have
saying
handled
that
that
shit.
situation?
But at the end of the day,
If that were you, how would you have handled it?
I would have been at that 5. I would have been at that rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my event would have been at that rooftop. Everybody would have been partying and turned up at that motherfucking rooftop. I'll tell you that.
Okay, now seeing that the concierge at the front desk said that they couldn't do that, how would you have made that happen?
That's the concierge at his front desk. It wouldn't be at my front desk.
Okay. Go ahead.
One last question. Christian, in your professional, I remember me and you talked about the fact that you felt like BuzzCon, Terrence, they kind of was giving you a lot, with their own thing. But speaking from now that in chasing, you saw other people have gave you a lot more than your cast. Like, do you feel like looking back at it, our cast kind of gave you, was kind of lean.
it was a little slack, because with the chasing cast, there wasn't full disclosures, or everybody didn't get everything. Of course, the screen is only going to show but so much, and nobody really knows the backstory because it's the reality of now. So there were conversations between Oliver and I, and then he went back to his group, and oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. No, I told you, like, as soon as you got out of the car, hey, this peer space person is XYZ, it's an apartment complex, they shut it down. We probably gonna move it to my condo. He was like, okay, send the address, and I sent the email out.
So he was front.
So he was playing on your time, basically.
So he knew, I mean, yeah, the peer space person was a fraudster. Like, after all that was over the next day, because deep down inside I am a Caucasian attorney.
You are a Caucasian guy, deep down inside.
So
Okay.
no, I did some
Pro
investigation.
bono work?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I work for myself.
Oh, okay.
But no, but no, I did some investigating and talked to them, found out that's not a common, I mean, that's a common thing, and got my money back from PeerSpace. Yeah.
So you did investigating after the issue instead of before?
Before, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I take full accountability for that. I should have done that at the beginning, but again, I'm accustomed to trusting people. And
Now, if the shoe were on the other foot and you had paid to go to an event and you had to move to 3 different locations,
to be honest,
let me finish. How would you feel? How would you have reacted in that moment?
to be honest, I can't really say how I would have reacted in that moment, because I don't know the elements of my day, my mindset, my mind frame. However,
Different
in this
factors.
exact, yes,
Okay.
different, like, if somebody said earlier today, we got a pool party at 12 o'clock, and we get there to the first location, if I'm ready to vibe, I already got in my mindset, I'm gonna turn up, I'm gonna have fun regardless. Shit, fuck it, let's go. I mean, as long as, like, I provide, what the person provides the experience, it is what it is.
So do you feel like you provided the experience or
There was
an
an
experience?
experience that, I mean, you, in a sense, life, you're gonna be where you need to be. And a lot of, like, I'm even gonna cap, looking back now, and some of the conversations, the things that happened, them bitches did not need to be downtown Atlanta on a rooftop.
Who?
Just the reality of it. Like the arguments, some of the conversations, the different other things. That's not that type of, in a sense,
Because it's scared white people.
the scared white people, as well as not even that, like leaving
Just tap
downtown
into
Atlanta.
your Caucasian.
Yeah, because we are
But they're-
You
Caucasian.
know what I'm saying? You're supposed to lead the way.
No, they're not knowing the cast and knowing them, and like the conversations that were had, that wasn't the place. And then also some people got a little more tipsier than should have been, and had you been downtown this drunk, there's no telling what would have happened.
So you saying they all deserve the first floor poolside by the barbecue?
No, I'm not saying that, but in that moment in life, that's what we need to be.
Okay. Earlier this week, matter of fact, I'm gonna come back to what I'm about to say. Bando, you paid money, $40, right?
40.
I want to say the regular price, but some of them, yeah.
Okay, you paid $40 to go to a rooftop pool party.
Mhm.
You had to go to 3 different locations.
Mhm.
In this moment, how do you feel?
I feel like I'm spending way more than $40 moving to the locations.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm paying hella money, and for the inconveniences, times 3.
It's times 3 for me.
Would you have brought it up to say promoter or requested a refund, or would you have just talked shit?
I mean, me, I might have been talking shit, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no telling how somebody else will feel. You know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? $40 ain't shit for me, but it might be for some of these girls.
And that's the thing. If it was, speak up. I mean, I'm not a mind reader. Like at the end of the day, I don't know what you went through to get here, and you don't know what I went through to get here. So if the $40 is really a pressing issue in a sense, hey, can I get my money back? I'm not gonna question that because I don't know why you're wanting your money back. It wasn't meant for me to have anyway. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get what I get.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come back to that, but Calvin also said that there was an open bar, so that kind of segues into another thought that I had. Earlier this week, after the episode aired, Bus Clown and you were on live together. And Bus Clown made the comment that there may have been an open bar, but you were serving Publix cold cuts at the pool party. How did we get
Publix
Publix cold
cold
cuts? Yes.
There was no alcohol?
So
There was
It was like a
alcohol.
food bar?
Mhm.
It was more like Publix party trays.
But there's now the food. So initially there was a
Not
catering.
Publix party
And
trays.
then when everything went to moving, I'm like, hey, it's not really feasible in a sense to make sense.
What
Just
was it?
moving locations for them to come. 'Cause they
For
were
the caterer.
downtown.
Okay.
So knowing that we literally just got put out of this place, why would I have more inconveniences in a sense?
So was the caterer at the
So,
first
I see.
location?
No, they were on the way.
Okay, so the guest got there before the caterer got there. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. So seeing the things that Terrence and Buzzcloud have said that you may not have noticed at the time that you were hosting the event, how do you feel about what they've said since then, and especially like their professionals and things like that?
I mean, honestly, it's perception and character. This is where you met me at in life. Hey, this is where you were supposed to meet me at in life. This may not have been the most, or your perception in the sense of a successful event or doing the research or X, Y, Z, but there's things that you didn't factor in that were in place or things that may have happened. You don't know or understand somebody's full story before you even speak on it, which at the end of the day, that's the typical person. They're gonna speak on how they view things and not factor everything. Me personally, I give grace and lenience until I learn that behavior or that this is this person and how this person moves, like me and Bus Clown relationship. When he's coming off like harsh and just trying to be this little catty bitch, at first it was like, the fuck is, like, what the fuck is really up? And then I learned that that's just Bus Clown. And that's him.
So I
I
felt like for a moment you don't get jumped at that pool party. Because Terrence had a finger all in your face.
Oh,
yeah, that's-
I was like, don't give me no hug. Just give me a hug anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
looking back, like Enrique
They're
and I
like,
when he
they're
started
like digging that ass.
first was talking. But looking back, it's like the fuck. And I really like just stood here and this nigga like really was just, and I'm like,
You were oblivious
just
in
looking
the
back,
moment.
yeah.
Okay.
Because in the moment it was other shit going on and like, okay, make sure the DJ good, make sure X, Y, Z, and I'm not even really
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Watching Chasing Atlanta, watching that show, there was a lot happening at this one pool party that day. But that's a perfect segue into my next question. Now, we hear that you had an agreement with Oliver and the Chasing cast where they all got in free. So why did you charge your cast members to get in?
One,
Your own people.
it's still business,
Okay.
and me personally, my parents pay for things and support my businesses. So my friends do the same exact thing.
Your friends,
These
but
are
you
your
didn't know
friends.
these people at the time to call them your
So
friends.
why even at the end, no,
Right?
only Enrique.
So wait, and that just brings me back to another thing. You know Enrique at the pool party, but you didn't know him at Terrence's viewing party?
Oh.
Because you just said you didn't know him for him to say that.
No, I did. However,
Oh.
the timeline,
The timeline.
retrace your thoughts.
Okay. So even let's just say the timeline.
But I didn't say I didn't
We're
know.
back.
Oh no, I did say I didn't know about it.
No, you said you didn't know Enrique for him to say that, for him to talk to you like that. You said that in this live.
Great journalism.
A few moments ago. Okay, moving on. All right.
No, hold on. The best clown in Terrence, not Enrique. Enrique's excluded.
No, you said Enrique about when we were speaking about the viewing party.
What did I say about Enrique?
That you didn't know Enrique like that.
Hey, Enrique.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Let's say
Because I didn't.
we can't go back. We're
I
live.
mean, we can't.
But
You gonna say
you can
we'll
watch
go back.
this back.
Okay, we'll watch it
Okay,
back.
all right. We'll timestamp it in the
We'll come back,
comments.
and we're gonna come back to y'all on live. So
Okay.
make sure y'all we're gonna go on his Instagram,
He was,
and he gonna.
Enrique said he was
apologize.
referring to Chauncey and Enrique.
Enrique.
Thank you, Enrique.
So apparently, Isaac, that was bad journalism on my part. So I will correct myself in the moment. Apparently,
Apology accepted.
apparently,
And that was cute, what you just
you were
did.
referring
That
to
was cute,
Chauncey.
what you just did. To
Okay.
Yeah.
I try my best.
That was, thank you.
I try my best. So,
Moderator.
when did you, if you did, give Bus Clown back his money? When did you give him his money back?
So-
We're gonna go to the. We're gonna.
I mean, it's of course it was a full amount. I may have to.
Because you gotta pay him for the ambiance, you gotta pay him for the 3 different locations.
Right.
He didn't
You gotta
send
pay
a
for the
request-
gas
he didn't
money.
send a request for that. He
You
didn't
know what I'm
ask
saying?
for
So
that.
they put
When-
bundle all that
Now,
up
had he said,
and send Bus Clown my boy.
I paid
Send
my boy.
boy.
Now, had he said, I paid my
Send my boy his
$40,000.
money.
Oh, the grace limit has expired. It's been
And
more
send
than
money
9
his
days.
money too, and send
They never send a request. You send read the refund policy. That's
Yeah,
on
send
the
it back.
page.
We wanna see.
It's definitely
Photo
on there.
receipts.
Take a look at the
Let's
refund
do
policy.
that,
It definitely tells you have 30 days to request a refund. It's exceeded that 30 days so that you can count it as a loss. Now,
Not kind of
as far as at that moment, have you requested your money? Hey, I want my refund and let me get gas money, or bitch, I had to come. It's no problem here. What you need? $20, $30. You can. That's not an issue.
So yeah, I'm glad you said that because I'm not gonna let you get away with that. When did you give Bus Clown back his
Oh, I
money?
just told you about 2 days ago, and I think I said
2 days ago.
when I was
So wait, hold on.
I just
Wait, really fast. It is December 2nd, 2023. The pool party was on Memorial Day, which was May 29th. May 29th of this year. So you refunded his money back June, July.
So he
August,
would've-
September. So
no.
6 months later.
No, not 2 days ago today.
Oh,
2
okay.
days when he sent the request.
Got it. I'm glad you corrected yourself.
Got it.
No,
I'm
I
glad.
said 2 days.
Got
You
it.
said 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2
Ah,
days.
November
2 days. Oh my God, here we motherfucking go. Technically correct. Brandon being motherfucking Brandon.
I'm not.
Everybody, the average person understood that the motherfucker got his money. And how many days, y'all?
Sorry.
2 days.
Everyone who was viewing
2
right.
days.
If someone told you, if someone
2 days.
told
No,
you,
not
I
said that earlier.
Hold on, really
I
fast.
said that 3 times.
Let's wait. I'm hosting. Okay.
Yeah, you
Let's
are,
bring it
but I
back
said
in.
that 3
Let's
times.
bring it back in. Okay. So everyone who's viewing right now, if someone was to tell you that they did something 2 days ago, would you take that literally 2 days ago, or would that be 6 months ago? Let me know in the comment.
Would you take it
Also,
2 days
if
ago?
you've
Would you
been
take it 2
watching
days ago?
and you've been listening and paying attention, you would have understood that I mentioned on three separate occasions that I gave his money to him 2 days after he requested it.
You said
But-
everybody watching, you
Yes,
get
I
money
said
back.
that. Everybody
Put in the
was
comments,
watching.
you got your money back.
Oh, yeah, he got his money back.
And what is this?
Yeah.
I don't want to see the business. Turn it around.
Who that was in this section?
I just want to say
May 29th, the pool party canceled. How we go about getting our refund? May 29th, and then you
And I told him then to send a request. He never sent the request. And then when
and you said on May 31st.
Somebody see London. Where London see that?
London ain't sending no
I want to
request.
see London and Terrence. What they get to?
They didn't send a request.
So they want that money back.
So that means you
So are you
can
saying
see
that
the
London
refund
and Terrence
had they requested their money, that I would have given it to them. It's not a
they
problem.
clearly wasn't hurting for the money like what's gonna hurt for the
I'm not saying that. I'm not putting words in my mouth because my girl get a coin now.
I get it. This Brandon not gonna be reading comments. So there have been some people saying that you probably shouldn't quit your day job. How you feel?
That's
about
fine, because they probably shouldn't quit theirs either. However, you're not in my life and you only seen a snippet of my life, and my day job
that? But I mean,
funds
questions.
my vision.
As
Today,
production, you have told us on multiple occasions that you have multiple different.
when
tasks
Bezos
that
was
you
in,
do,
in his garage, how many people told him to quit?
Probably a lot.
Wait, who?
Okay,
Okay.
Amazon.
Bando, had you went to the pool parties, would you have wanted a refund?
I mean, from a pool party, no.
Okay. Well, even if you didn't request a refund.
If it was like a concert or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe yeah, but a pool party, you can keep it.
Okay. All right. So you don't feel like as a business owner he should have just initiated a refund?
No, like I said, I'm just me though. You know what I'm saying? But as far as
Whoa. Let's back up.
you know what I'm saying, you gotta handle this business as a business owner. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk business because
I'm just saying to me, like I wouldn't.
at the end of the day, with
He has the business.
there still was venues that was paid. There still were people that were paid and people that were hired and different things that were put in place in funds, the alcohol, everything, the experience that was there, it was still utilized.
So an individual
even
person
and I
who went to
understood.
an individual person who went to the first pool party but opted out of going to the second and third location isn't entitled to a refund?
If they requested, everybody that would have sent their request, and I even, if I'm not mistaken, I went on social media as well and said, send your request and I'll get it. Now Oliver came back.
As long as you said
months
it, you know,
later,
so I
and
can say
said
the
the same
same
thing.
thing.
Yeah, it's honestly, I'm not the type of nigga that's hurting for money. I get what I need and I have access to what I need when I need it. God provides.
Oh no, they say you scamming about here.
So ain't no
You
scamming.
scamming.
There's definitely no
You the
scamming.
shaky event manager.
Like I said, it shit happens. At the end of the day, the average person would have
No.
said, fuck it, we going home, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. However, me being the person that I am and still wanting to provide an experience for the people because I understood a lot of people did certain things to get what they were at that particular moment for it. So we're gonna do something. Shit, if it's nothing, we're gonna do something.
So back to the Terrence putting his hands in your face.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that, but today.
Today, how do you feel about
Don't try that shit.
Terrence gonna get into that.
it? So if Terrence were standing right here, what would you say to Terrence now? He's
If
right
we was
here.
having that conversation, so hold on, because the relationship now or,
No, that's not the question. You said if he was in that moment, Terrence is standing right now, he just put his finger in.
I don't even remember the whole conversation, to be honest.
First impression. You make sure you have a motherfucking
Oh
first
yeah, the
impression.
second one, that's what it
Yeah.
was. Oh, so hold on,
Yeah.
I can actually go right back to
Yeah.
that moment. It
Right.
triggered. So it was in my head, it was a joking, like, okay, like this, you know, because that's his demeanor and I don't know you. And me personally, I'm a sociable person and I want to be friendly. And in public environments in a sense. So I was assuming these are the same
He gave you a warning.
people. But it was more so, and now knowing what I know, I didn't really cap the mean girl, it was given that type thing. Like, I know what I'm doing, as opposed to if I'm coming into a group of entrepreneurs and you're trying to help, hey, I do event planning, XYZ. Get with me and we'll work on the next event or something like that. That's my mindset and how the circle that I rock with.
I do remember you saying his opinion and his expertise was overrated.
It was.
What do you mean by that?
It was like the opinion, and it was overrated because I don't know at the time. I don't know what, and I still don't know what are you. I don't know your credentials to even, because no shade, you cannot even do event planning or event management or know nothing about it other than going. And you can tell me, hey, I don't like this or this right here didn't go this way, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Brandon can come and tell me the same thing, but he does event management. I've seen events that he's done. I'm gonna gravitate to the credible source.
But it don't take a rocket scientist to know this is a good event management.
I can kind of second that. I
I mean, because if we're here and the manager is supposed to be managing, you know what I'm saying, there ain't nothing going on. Like,
if it's
we in 3 different locations and supposed to be having rooftops and ambiances and shit, you know what I'm saying? So
but you
everybody
also
can
don't
realize in the moment that this is not
but you don't understand what's going into it.
I mean,
So every single event that you've done, and this is also to them too, Terrence, Bus Clown, every single motherfucking event y'all done have been sold out, packed out, no issues, no problems. If you have a track record of having not near motherfucking flaw in your event, then come and step to you. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm growing through a stage and I'm learning getting in the market. With learning, there comes motherfucking failures and issues. I've learned it. In order to be successful, you have to go through failures. I know a lot of shit now that I didn't know then. And had I not went through it and went through the bullshit, I wouldn't be the person that I am right now.
Okay. Now, I heard you say earlier that you needed to get to know some people, or some people needed to get to know you. So do you feel like you know Terrence better now?
I do know Terrence better now in a sense. However, there's definitely, and just being real and me and Terrence could actually probably network on a lot of things, and we both elevate to a different level with clear mindsets and the business aspiration. However, the personal, catty, unnecessary bullshit that occurred, watch the season. Had that not happened, we probably could have worked on some things and done a lot of things. Because I'm giving him his credits. He's talented at the acting, and then his suavity line. It's cool. I want to bring my things in a sense more public. So he would have initially, when I first was learning, it was like, okay, we can work together. I can help him. He can come on and help me with getting my shit going. We work together. Shit.
I'm glad that you said that, because when we as producers go into the casting process, we try our best to find people we feel like have similar interests or things going on where they could work together. That's the ultimate goal of Set It Off, is to find individuals who can work together on some form of project in some kind of way. So, have you watched the previous season?
I have
or
watched
seasons, I should say?
I have watched a couple of episodes after Enrique had told me about I seen the post and I asked him when we discussed it, and then I was like, okay. And then I said, well, let me see the dynamics of it before I tell him, okay, because I don't want to be involved in some childish, catty, gay bullshit. I don't really want to be caught up in a different light than I really am, or where I'm going in life now. I don't want to be caught in it.
Did you factor that in before you signed up?
I ain't cap. I did factor a little bit of it in, that it was gonna happen, and I'm like, okay, we'll address it and keep it moving. But the amount of it is ridiculously unnecessary.
Okay. So looking back at the past seasons and just this past episode, you see, or even the first episode as well, you see Terrence is known for having events. Do you feel like he's good at what he does, or do you feel like you can help improve him some of the things?
No, he's good at. I have no problem giving nobody the credit of their props. The only two adjustments I would make for his viewing party. One, me personally, and it was also, to me, my perception of it was that it was like a premiere party. That's what it was told to me, a premiere party. So me personally, I'm thinking premiere, upscale, we from the shit, going here in the red carpet, big screen, doing it big. But then I understood after that it was his viewing the movie, and I had seen Wish Already before on Tubi. I had already seen it before I even knew who he was. So it was like, okay, that would have been done differently, a bigger TV, and the speed humps. Like, I have a dent under my car.
So Terrence is
That's not
responsible
responsible for, however, that's something to factor in a sense as well.
So you now know
So you want your money back?
Now knowing that there
I
was,
won't. Yeah, I won't.
it was
free. It was free.
Well, you just cancel it out, so you know.
now knowing what you know about the speed bumps, would you have had your event in that location, or would you like send out a notification? Hey, people, there's speed bumps in the park.
I would have simply, because there were other ways without speed bumps.
You sure? Because it's just a
No, it was
a
another
horseshoe.
way that, I don't know, that was on the way out.
Why you gonna take that way?
So you would have came in through the exit.
I probably wouldn't use that facility.
Okay.
First, I don't know, I factor in different things. Like,
So you took the speed bump way.
no, that was the only way.
Yeah.
It was like arrows that was directed.
No, that's you.
So they were
On the
wrong for
way
having
out.
speed bumps.
No, I'm not saying they were wrong for having speed bumps,
Oh,
but
okay.
these were fucking speed
Terrence
bumps.
paid his man for the speed bumps.
Okay.
And I understand, I mean, I think I was in my Nissan. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like we have hounded on you enough right now. That we can take you out of the hot seat for a moment. Okay. Let's go to another scene from episode 2. So Liam touched on possibly being depressed and not having his motivation or his creative juices during that time. Have you ever been through a situation like that where you just had a blockage or depressed and you just couldn't move past it? And what did you do?
I've definitely had a blockage. I've definitely been depressed. I've definitely been through the storm like that. What I did, I like how Tony and what's his name, Terrence supported him, and Tony was saying about the positive affirmations, the posts everywhere to remind yourself, like, you know, you the shit. And I had to do something like that as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was in a dark spot, but I definitely had to post some positive affirmations and shit like that. So, it was definitely work. It wasn't just something easy to get up out of. But I don't know. I felt like I like his crop tops, by the way. In his comparison, I like his little crop tops and his shirt and shit.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, it's just it's not easy. It's definitely a work in progress.
It definitely is. Have you experienced that?
I'm going through that shit now.
Okay.
To be honest, like the having a support system is key. And that, like, I commend Tony and Terrence for stepping up and pulling up and just shit being there in a sense. Sometimes you have to be there now. And I just kept like, that's like the biggest thing with going through it. And then having that block, not, yeah.
But by the end of the episode, he ain't seem so depressed.
Yeah.
He went on his
He was
cruise.
not happy, he was on a cruise and he had
Which was actually really good, by the way. Like, that's the trip. That's
yeah, that was dope. And that was pretty, and I'm mad I didn't get no invite. But,
Oh, okay, for the cruise, okay.
mhm.
Even though he had just mentioned.
That's why I still could, I would have came, invite me and I'm coming.
All right, so
I don't know you, sir.
we also,
That's why we could have gotten to know each other on the trip.
on a cruise, you're gonna get to know,
We
okay.
can talk and we can laugh and mingle and have fun and understand that side of you. And then when we go back to business, we can discuss business and, you know.
All right, I do also want to apologize to the people who are viewing. It is my fault that we're not actually watching these clips right now. It literally just, the light bulb went off in my head to actually play these clips. So I want to apologize about that, but we're gonna keep on moving forward, okay? So we also see that you auditioned for Delon's series, Spellbound. Have y'all started filming that yet, and how's that process going?
We haven't started filming yet, and well, actually, I can't say that I haven't started filming
Okay.
on my part or anything yet.
So it's in production, you just haven't?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't received it.
They edited you out or something like that?
I mean, I'm unaware of that because I still get notifications and different pictures and tags and stuff like
Do
that.
you have a script?
No, I don't have a script.
Oh, so everybody got a script and they table reads with you?
I'm not sure.
That's what it's
I'm
saying.
not sure whatever.
Because the show, if I remember.
Are you really on the show?
I did see that.
Didn't it say
I'm
January?
not sure if it said January, but
That's
that's
something.
filming in June, July, and August.
Okay, it said it's coming out in January,
What is
but
it?
it's filming in June, July, and August, the months after January.
I
I don't know how a show can
What
air
is it?
before
Is it
January.
Dillion?
Delon.
Delon? We need answers.
Okay. If anyone sees Delon, send Delon a message. Tell Delon to come up in here. We have questions we want to.
Where is the script at?
Yeah, where
We
is
wanna know
the script?
Hashtag where the script.
Hashtag.
I mean,
where's
to
the
be
script?
honest, if the script hasn't come, it's still no pressure. I definitely appreciate the opportunity. If the script is on the way, if the production hasn't started, because I also understand that things in life happen as well, and the production may not have started yet. So in the start, the release date may be pushed back. So
So things like that, we edited your ass fast scripts.
That's fine.
That's the things in life.
I mean, I definitely understand that, and there's no pressure loss, no sleep loss, or anything like that.
Okay, all right.
That's you.
So, back to one of your favorite people. Terrence had a sipping seat.
I didn't know about that.
A sip and seat.
So it
A
didn't.
sipping seat. Sip and look.
Sip and seat.
I was back. Now I was hurt when I said that. No, I wasn't hurt, but it was from the event perspective and event management. It was well, but I also don't know the behind the scenes or anything like that either. So, because I have had successful events and a lot of chaos and bullshit happening.
And you only had one location, right?
Did it look like it was on one location on the
Nah,
map?
I think I saw the same thing, yeah.
Okay, so you only had one.
Okay.
But,
So, I mean, I guess that was, pretty simple on that one.
I did enjoy the fashion.
Okay.
I
Would you wear some of the clothing?
A couple of items I made. I would wear a t-shirt or
Have you made a purchase?
something.
To
No,
support-
I actually haven't even looked at the site.
support your-
Because
Yeah,
I
look at the site. Not yet.
I mean, no shade, I haven't.
Hashtag didn't look at the site.
Hashtag didn't look at the site.
Got
I'm
it.
pretty sure that Terrence is looking at your site with your
That's
many
fine.
businesses under the drop down.
That's fine.
Okay.
You probably report that site.
That's fine.
It's probably a hefty yelp over that motherfucker too.
Okay.
No, I don't have to. Stop looking for a reason for that reason.
So-
Because the bitches keep me shady.
The final scene of episode 2 takes us to what we believe at the moment is London's probate. Okay? We later on find out that London is there to support another fraternity.
That made you thirsty?
And Liam is amazed at the fact that this fraternity is full of, in his words, it's full of studs. What did you think about that?
That was pretty dope to celebrate someone else in a sense. And I can see where he may not have known that the differences was there. And I don't know his reason behind inviting the cast. It may have been to highlight and showcase that there's different organizations as well.
Anybody who won?
And you can literally have So, because it was different. I didn't from the Capitol when I seen it, I'm like, oh shit. Because at first, production, you watching, you thinking that it's London's probate, and then, what's the probate? I don't know the correct terminology, but at first you think it's London's, and then you go in and you see that it's the group of females, or more masculine. I don't know the correct terminology, Charles, it's mine, my part. But you see that it's more masculine women, and it's a space for them. That was pretty dope.
Completely off of this, since you have been in reality TV yourself, how do you come into a scene? Like when you find out that you're going to be into a scene, what thought process goes through your head?
I mean, I just pretty much like be myself, but I be with the shit. So I be any indication. You know what I'm saying? I be ready for the shit.
So you're pretty much just ready, expecting that something's about to
because
happen.
I know in these like, in this web reality, these scenes, motherfuckers be messy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you get a show, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I be knowing, like, especially if you know who's in the scene.
Now that's key.
You know what I'm saying? If you know who in the scene, yeah, then I'm like, yeah, let's don't get messy. So yeah, I'm
And
So,
especially if the bitch don't tell you,
whenever
like,
you-
and then you ask them already before if that person gonna be there, and then you get there, and that person.
Yeah.
Whenever you film, do you typically know who's going to be in the scene, or do you find out once you
No, I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but a lot of times it's a surprise.
And for you, do you usually know who's going to be there ahead of time, or?
At this point, hell motherfucking off, but I tried. So I have to prepare myself mentally and get into certain spaces to be able to deal with it. So in that preparation, I know I need to have my guards up, or if I need to smoke a little bit, just whatever I indulge in, the level that I need to take it to.
What you been doing?
So, I smoke that. I love my left hand cigarettes. But
I didn't.
yeah, my auntie called them left hand cigarettes. But
So, where we are at this part of the season, do you think that you are mentally prepared for the way things can go?
honestly, yeah, I mean, like, as far as backlash or how I'm gonna look in a sense on on this going through the rest of the season. Honestly, mentally, I'm gonna say yeah, I'm prepared because at that time, like that was the time in my life that I'm learning and going and growing through, and learning, going and growing through that part. I see where I can make improvements, and they can be immediate improvements right now, and make some impacts on some things.
So you're using this experience as a mirror.
As, in a sense, yes, a mirror, Enrique. So that was very slick. How the fuck you did that too? You know how you work, but anyway, nah, let me go.
So next time you throw these poolside
Now,
events, you're gonna have
next year, okay, so I'm gonna tell you I like this.
Are you gonna plan any sounds?
Memorial Day,
December
2024. I'm starting planning now.
Okay.
Memorial Day, 2024. We're gonna have something motherfucking cool. We're gonna
have one location.
One location.
Yes.
One gonna be the experience.
When should we expect to hear this
We're
location?
it's like by February.
Okay. February, everyone, you will have
And
tickets
you have your
and location
entertainers.
information.
You have your entertainers.
Oh,
your hosts.
entertain. So there's gonna be
Yeah, refunds will be ready.
Oh, there's no need for a motherfucker.
You should walk around with a square ringer.
So be prepared. No, I'm gonna leave my coin ahead of time.
Okay.
Because I need to know who for coming, who ain't coming. If you ain't coming, then baby, I'm sorry, you missed the experience. And I can also gauge and make the changes. It's the experience because it was a motherfucking experience to have. Now, as we digress, now we're gonna get some. I'm putting it on my calendar now. And we're gonna work on
Oh, so
it.
we've inspired you.
I'm gonna show you. You damn sure did. And okay, you get motherfucking credit. I'm not giving you a kickback or any coin, but I will let the cash stand free this time.
Oh,
We know they get nobody pay. They can get a yeah.
The caskets, they get in free, not VIP, just get in free, general admission.
Not set it off.
Okay.
If you're chasing Atlanta, they would have VIP.
Atlanta get it free, but set
If
it off.
if there was an agreement with one of their artists and it was included in it.
Oh, you gotta get artists.
Or if one of the set it off at and so hey, you need X, Y, because at the end of the day, business is black and white. I got bills to pay. I run a business for a reason.
So they have to be a musical artist, or could they be an artist such as Kaylee, comedian, London, comedian, Devon, performer, bus playing, performer.
We can work together, but instead of trying to fucking be in competition, let's work together. I'm definitely down. Girls, all of you cat ass, this is the, I mean, no shit, but seriously, though, we can work together. I mean, what I said, sit the cat in this side and bullshit aside, and we can work together. Like, shit, we can, honestly, it's another one on this motherfucker by Christmas time. We can put on a very nice production, by pop-up production. So what's up? If the 9 of y'all ready, Kaylee, you can show the world your, it's 9 of 10 of us, ain't it?
Oh,
9 plus me. I had to, who's that?
That's part of the 9. That's part of the 9.
We,
That's part of the 9.
as of what was that? November 29th, we had a conversation and he
What's the day?
So,
So
December
since he
2nd.
blocked you, he's no longer a part of the cast in your.
no, I mean, you don't exist. In
Oh,
a sense, there's no,
We're gonna get a uninvited.
it's a neutral,
He wasn't an intro, right? He didn't Christian, so I guess he was.
I mean, it's a neutral, there's no, we don't have a, there's just a neutral boundary.
We popping up.
You're
So
what I mean.
the allegation that
do come out here based on the mood based on the mood or the energy that I
We in that
in the event that I don't want you there, I'll have no problem with, hey, unfortunately, I appreciate you for taking time to come, but this isn't the event for you tonight. I would prefer you watch my
I'm trying to say you called because of the possible love triangle.
thing. We gonna be popping up with that motherfucker. Okay.
Hold on. So
We gonna be in that thing.
no, you won't. If
We
I
gonna be
I
in
mean, I mean, you're welcome. You're invited to come. I don't
Be
know
in
you
it.
like we have it now. In the event, I definitely understand.
JT.
I hope you
We
guys.
all come to that motherfucker.
That's fine. Come on, because you're not coming in.
We gonna hit that door. We gonna be in there.
If you come on that rock,
We gonna be in
you're
there.
not coming in.
We gonna be in that thing.
Not if you on that rock.
Party
energy.
energy.
But if you come to have fun,
We gonna
and,
be there.
and guess what? If I do decide
Me,
to let you
Chauncey,
guys
and
get
JT
that
gonna
on
be in that
come on, baby.
motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Come on.
Let me tell you this. We gonna be in there.
Listen, if I decide to let y'all,
We gonna be in there.
I know how to handle it in the event it goes any other way. So come on, by all means, like no, seriously. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my motherfucking bag. I'm gonna get my bag anyway. So whatever the cover charge is, the event that you guys decide to come to, come on. And then you want to pop off, you want to
We're
go
gonna see how this
event.
event manager.
Because I have no
We're gonna see how
problem.
it's going.
Remember, I have a Caucasian attorney inside. older women as well. So in the event you do come
Well,
to
this Caucasian is,
be prepared for the legal repercussions.
This is
So yeah, that's a different.
It's
That's a different mark.
Caucasian.
That's a different mark. That's the learning in the building stages and the growing stages.
You feel me?
I understand some people came out the womb successful. Hey, say that,
Hashtag.
bro. But I understand some people came out the womb successful. I understand. And don't even know that. Hashtag.
First floor, full side. Hashtag.
Yeah. It was terrible. Okay, but a motherfucker came and they got in the pool and they danced and they drunk and they ate and they had fun and they came on their own cognizance. But just their own cognizance.
So everybody enjoyed the book.
You a damn fool if you say anything. Everybody enjoyed the color. That's all.
Well, I feel like someone had to stay there for obligation because they had to film. It was said multiple times. Brandon, Enrique said bring him up.
Unnecessary miscommunication.
Haven't changed anything on this phone.
We are in Marciano's event space.
So production, did you guys take the necessary time out to the equipment and make sure that everything was functioning properly before we got here? So let's space. I'm on the topic block.
We're YouTube. We're not gonna call a space.
Come on, club.
We're not gonna call a
They
space.
said here now.
Because from the perspective of production, who I am, before we started rolling, yes, we did make sure these things were accounted for. We even let you sit here to see if we had shadows on your face. So to try us is not the best thing for you to do.
It was just a simple question.
Okay.
You just went all out. And you could have simply said, okay, all right, what you like?
Now back to the question. Where do we think things are going with the way that everything ended and Jay bringing up Chauncey to London?
So I think that's going to actually re-spark, in a sense, the issues or the lingering issues that they never addressed and communicated prior to this point, that they let linger on unnecessarily.
What do you think, Bando, about Jay bringing up London to? Jay bringing up Chauncey to London.
JC's
Jay is.
What was that?
No,
Jay is the JT looked like that's not correct.
That Chauncey calls her the great value ring.
The great value.
Yes.
So what did I think about her bringing up Chauncey? Shit, I don't know.
And mind you, at that time, Jay and Chauncey have not spoken to each other.
So how'd you know to bring him up?
Apparently, all that was spoken to between Jay and Chauncey was the word "hey" from Jay, and Chauncey did not respond at Terrence's viewing party.
You probably scared her.
So I do know that Jay has watched the previous season, so she knew some things. So she knew about the relationship between Chauncey in London. So I think that's why she brought that up.
That does make sense.
Also, she being
now
messy.
now makes sense. No, not really being messy, but just making conversation with London because at this point they don't know anything about each other.
So why not
question
find
is-
about each other instead of asking somebody else?
But you know from the previous season that Chauncey and London they had a relationship or whatnot, and so she probably used that to strike conversation with the group in a sense and learn a little bit more because she may not know anything. It's like even me, I know.
No, God, she couldn't bring nothing personal up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But she had to bring somebody else up.
I mean, that's right. I ain't really saying to bring somebody else up, but just
I mean, Chauncey brought it up, so-
a known.
She didn't know that.
No, she didn't know that at the time. That's what I didn't know that she didn't know it at the time. So now knowing that she didn't know it at the time, it could have just been a simple conversation to start a conversation in a sense, or build a rapport with London. Because that they haven't known each other at this point.
That's bothering me.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Now, so that pretty much rounds out episodes 1 and 2. Bando, is there anything specific that you want to talk about with these 2 episodes before we move on?
I'm not pretty much saying what I said. I wanted to know if they got their money back. And I want to know why Chauncey was being blasphemous.
Blasphemous.
I have never spelled the blasphemous guy, so that's how
Can we spell that word?
Yeah.
But yes, they got their motherfucking money back.
They got their money back.
If you didn't get your money back, hit me up at the next event and it's on me, baby. It ain't no pressure. Just come and have fun and enjoy life.
And I thought you jumped at the pool party. So.
Yeah.
It was Terrence and the bus pounds.
Just understand that I know how to handle myself in the
I'm just saying.
Is there anything specific that you want to speak on?
No, overall, just y'all watch the season. Like literally, yeah. And I gotta commend the production too. They kind of did that thing with the first 2. I take that motherfucking back. But yeah, make sure y'all watch the season. Nah, I gotta commend production. No, they did their thing. But watch the season because it's a lot that play out. And I'm gonna say this about
season 2.
Hold on, I'm talking. I ain't finished.
Excuse me, I was
Finish the rest
speaking
of
to-
season 2. So.
I thought I was speaking. I was giving this flowers.
And they smell great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like,
Oh, because they ain't happening no more.
yeah, they gonna
But yeah, like seriously, I commend y'all. And watch the rest of season 2. It's a lot of things that's gonna happen and that may play out. Understand that that was us in the moment, the reality of us at that time. Bitch, don't try some of that shit that you motherfucker try back then. Now, because bitch, I'm back.
So you're saying that since we saw you as a pushover in that moment, we will continue to see you.
Who the fuck don't see me as a pushover? That's your perception. It's never a pushover because one, me knowing me, I was going through some things. We'll come back later and we'll talk about that after you guys watch and understand. And
I mean-
we'll come back. So watch the rest of the season and
The
understand.
excuse you kept telling me.
I'm no excuse to them. I'm talking.
Okay, correct. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Now we got
Watch the rest of the season and understand that was then. That was things in life that were going on at that moment.
So no more
This
one,
moment
no
is
more
different.
one story before
So,
side parties.
I also it's too cold for us to be part of that, so we not even gonna go there. But nah, seriously, understand that was at that moment. And like even with the first thing with the finger pointing, I didn't even realize that until one of my friends inboxed me and was like, "Bitch, where you at?" And I'm like, "Huh?" She was like, "This ain't you." And when I went back and looked and I seen that when I say screenshot, I'm like, this bitch really had this finger in my face. Like knowing where I am today and the experiences that we've had throughout the season, it was like, oh, this bitch really, like you're just based off of our relationship. Now, in that moment, again, it was this, oh, okay, she's just being him because I don't know you. But now knowing you, don't try to shit no more.
Okay.
And we're not even on that energy in a sense. He apologized yesterday about it. So, and that was a kudos to you as well. And, that was a kudos to you as well, Terrence. I definitely appreciate that, and that was very mature.
Okay. So we have a second part to tonight's episode that we will be doing. We're gonna have a performance by Bando Kane. But before we get to that, you can also, if you want to go ahead and start getting yourself together, you can do that too. But before we get to that part, we're gonna bring up a few people who may want to speak to you. As of right now, it looks like we have Calvin. We're gonna bring Calvin in. Hello, Calvin. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Hi, resident interview.
Mr. Nice Guy.
What's up, sir?
Yeah. So, well, I'm on. this is more for, I'm on Christian side with this. I don't know if he feel this way, but we all seen on Chasing that a lot of the girls from Set It Off were at the third pool party and were enjoying themselves and, you know, drinking. So my question to Christian, do you believe that a refund is really justified? And is this really, and is that refund, is it really nonsense that they're asking for it back? And how do you really feel about that refund?
So I actually like that viewpoint because it does bring some things out. First, from the business aspect of it, bitch, you came, you had fun, and you enjoyed yourself. And you indulged in the amenities, you ate the food, you drank the liquor, you sucked up the fucking DJ. Like, you were there. Let's back up.
What?
You enjoyed the music. That's the football said. But anyway, you enjoyed the music and you enjoyed the vibe. You enjoyed it. That's the business side. Now, the personal side and the understanding and the customer service piece, you didn't get what you expected. I understand that. It's not any pressure about the money. If you request it, you need it for a reason, in a sense, or you're inquiring about it for a reason. It's not up to me to question it because, again, at the end of the day, I'm going to be good regardless. I'm going to always be good. So if you request it, here you are. If you need the gas money, here you are. Just have fun. I do that now, and it's unspoken to people. I have friends that want to go out and shit and don't have money. Let's go. We're going to have fun. So it's not a problem about that.
What you doing?
So the business aspect, I don't know. I actually need to find some plans. Initially, I was going to go mix. Don't try because you just live.
I mean, you just
You're not my friend on that level, and but I just gave you a motherfucking high five. You did what? But anyway, as we go, no, seriously, like, if we were cool, even if we was hey, I want to go to me, I ain't got it. Come on, I got it. It's nothing. Because
I ain't got it.
We go, I got you.
Will we see some social media content from two of you hanging out tonight? We need evidence. If it's not on video, it didn't happen. If it's not on video, it didn't happen.
I mean, okay, the streets. Save the throat, clip on, clip off.
Clip on, clip off.
Oh, I just missed it.
This is for your best.
I just saw your shirt.
I know. For your best, shout out. Make sure y'all shop and download this.
Make sure y'all go purchase his shirts in stores now.
Yep.
Shirts. Go purchase in stores now.
Can you explain the shirt?
Well, that's all I wanted, y'all. I ain't want nothing else. That's it.
Can you see the shirt? Can you explain this to me?
So it's Sega Pro. I'm pretty sure everybody know that name right now. And clip on, clip off. I got this from JT.
So for those of us who don't know what those mean, can you break it down what it means?
The Sega Pro is for a certain individual that's on a Chaser platform. And clip on and clip off is for a certain individual on the Chaser platform.
Let me go.
Say my friend name.
But stand on business. Got you. Rico Castro.
Okay.
And make sure y'all download her new music.
And make sure y'all download it. Blame it on me. Out now. In stores.
Is it out now?
Pre-order.
Okay. And that's not me being shady. I was just want to make
I think it's 12/20.
Yeah, 12/20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure y'all support your boy.
Well, it looks like we lost Calvin, and I have not seen Enrique in here, so it does not look like we have anyone else who wants to come up. So we're going to prepare ourselves to take a quick little break while we get Bando Kane prepared to give us a live performance, okay? All right, so we'll be back in a moment, everybody.
And I'm going to judge you. You better bring your motherfucking A game. You better judge. I'm going to leave us in
the Peer Space host, he scammed me. My first time out of doing events in 22 years that I have been scammed. And what best place to get scammed than the capital of scam in Atlanta. People that are upstairs, they calling me, asking, can I come up here, XYZ. They going at it with the concierge and another, I guess, tenant that lives in the apartment building where the venue was. Typically, I would assess the situation with the concierge, the bartender, and the tenant about to fight. But, I was locked downstairs when I got scammed. and I couldn't get there. So things kind of did go left and outside of my control. Yeah, I know it wasn't a good look, but I don't know.
So immediately he started to go down for me. Sorry, not sorry.
A lot of bullshit happened, but you know, me being the event manager that I am and wanting to
Hello.
move, and I found a second location. Me being the event manager that I am, that I can think of things on the fly in a sense to a solution for the problem. And I know at my condos, there's normally like 1 or 2 people that's at the pool. I know when I left, I didn't see anybody down there. So just to still be able to provide the people an experience at a pool party, went to my condo.
I thought this was gonna be a disaster.
Hold on, we paid for a rooftop.
Oh, girl, you can't poolside, girl.
Oh, no. She don't have to give me a refund. Girl, something. Cause I could have had this at my shit. Girl, I paid for the ambiance.
Bitch, it was given. It was on the 32nd floor, girl.
It was
given.
Let me go ahead.
Yes, but the girls are in here, girl. We might be locked out now. Second, bitch, we might be possibly getting kicked the fuck out, bitch. Again, because at this point in time, he showed up. It was already people showing up like, girl, turn around because there's enough gay. It's a lot of gay shit going on. It was a whole kid. You have to get out the pool. When you hear a kid say you get out the pool, bitch, I bet you she heard the parent saying some shit or reporting some shit.
Even tell them that when you get here. Tell them that.
So we just need to put the weed and alcohol in?
Put weed and alcohol in. Any evidence of weed and alcohol, put it up. Any evidence of weed and alcohol, put it up. And yeah, but in a few minutes, I mean, we just vibing, you get here, have fun. Hopefully my friend called me back in a few minutes. It's on Cleveland Ave, 357 Cleveland Ave. We'll pull up and just have fun.
Now, to my patrons' defense, there were 2 residents that were down there already at the pool, and they were partaking in those type of activities before we even got there. She just seen all the cars come up. She called the police. The police ended up calling the HOA president. The HOA president called the maintenance man. Then I was coming back up. The maintenance man, we connected. It was a no.
I'm going though. Are y'all gonna reimburse? Y'all gonna get back some goddamn money? The fuck?
That's what I want. At least $20.
It's in Canton, Georgia.
It's in Canton?
Is it 334 Penn? Oh, that's not Canton.
That's a lie.
How am I going to Canton?
That's why he said this.
Is it East?
I'm going to give this much because you say that you are an entrepreneur and you do event planning. From my recollection, I think this is what he said, to not just me, but a couple other people. So if you've done this for years, then you should know better. I want to find a strap, a belt, something, and whip his ass. I know John, but it's some bullshit.
This is how it's late. What's her name?
Right.
Chris.
The fuck? I feel like a homeless person that got to go from one location to another and grab my shit before the damn cops pulled me out of the goddamn last homeless place I was at.
And then the cops.
And I ain't even fucking homeless.
This is what they call a raid. You go, you find an abandoned building, you go in, you park, you get
I feel like when I was like a teen running to different pools before it shut down.
Or running from one trade to the next. Bitch, I gotta go. The fuck?
You got your underwear on.
Because that's a no-no. Please hear me when I say, have nothing against apartment buildings at all. But if you paint this pretty picture, that it's giving shishi foo-foo, so to speak, and then I get there and it's not giving me shishi foo-foo, you're going down. Now I feel like I'm digging the grave, about to put you in it. Digging the grave, about to put you in it. If it's a house, I would go. If I knew it was gonna be another one of these bullshit, I'm not fucking going.
They say they got a pool.
Oh, I ain't gonna be able to fucking go. Because I ain't not being moved now one motherfucking time.
Still wanting to provide the people an experience. moved to the next venue, and that's where it was motherfucking lit.
My coin. I work hard for my money, so bitch, you giving me, y'all open a pineapple juice? Ratchet, thank you. This is not what I paid for.
The third location was decent. You know what I'm saying? It's giving to apartment. You know, it was definitely poolside at apartment complexes, which is nothing wrong when you have it planned out. But it seems like, I don't know, is you reserving this? I don't even feel like this was his place. I feel like it was somebody else's place that was in the shits, like going through different places like with us. It was like, girl, just use my shit.
She'll look in the camera because she said they can't go.
Y'all good? What's up? Y'all good?
He said, are y'all good? Who's good? He asked if y'all were good.
I mean, I don't know yet.
Oh, okay, well, you good.
I don't know that. I don't know if I'm good. Are we good? I don't know. Are you good?
That's fine. I mean,
I don't do hugs.
Are you good?
Fine. You still gonna do a hug. But nah.
Are you good though?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Are you sure?
Nah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on.
A lot?
Too much.
A whole lot.
A lot of gas.
That I've never been through in life.
Make sure you use the correct verbiage. It was a whole lot.
A whole lot.
It was a whole lot.
So what's up with this refund?
That's fine. Send a request, honey. You can get your coin back. It's nothing.
Okay.
But you still gotta enjoy the experience because you about to.
It's not an experience.
It's gonna be. I mean, it was from the beginning.
It's all right.
It was an experience.
It was an experience.
Have you ever? I've never been scammed in life.
You never been scammed? You live in Atlanta?
I didn't even
I've been
know
here
about
4 years,
it.
but I be on top of my shit with a lot of stuff.
What I didn't appreciate in the midst of everything that was going on, unnecessary added stress, added pressure, bus client wanting her coin back at the last minute, like, you know, I ain't get what I want my money back. Then Terrence was like, yeah, this wasn't it, and giving his expertise and his opinion, which was overrated, but it is what it is, because, Lux Pleasures, Christian Benoit, I still bring the experience, and even though it wasn't the experience that they wanted, it's where we needed to be in life at that moment. But no, I really appreciate y'all. Like, honestly, like, legit, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. Because it was a lot going on.
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen to my words carefully. I'm gonna tell you this. First impressions to everything, but your second motherfucking impression better be to the fucking moon. Do you hear what I say?
Okay, well, you better shake your ass to the moon with the moon race.
I know, you always want to shake some ass. Nah, you ain't gonna get out of this shit. I'ma forgive. I'm gonna forgive. So your second motherfucking impression better be to the moon.
I got you.
I'm just saying.
Overall, it was a fucking amazing pool party. That was one pool party that will go down in history. 3 pool parties in one day, provided to you by Lux Pleasures Bedroom Candy by Christian Benoit. And Christian Benoit Productions, if we don't do nothing, we're gonna provide you an experience. So make sure you attend every event.
It's the new Bando right here. She nasty, freak, yeah, she nasty. Gon' make that booty talk, baby, back that ass up. Damn, that pussy too good, eat it from the back, yeah. Pussy speak my language, so gon' make it nasty. Hood bougie, classy, she freak, yeah, she nasty. Freak nigga, I'm nasty, about to take it to Pound Town. Shorty got that wet, say she not from outside of town. Gon' let a nigga slide in it, pussy wet, let me dive in it. Parachute, let me glide in it, hibernate and hide in it. Get it jumping like Freak Nick, in the street with a freak bitch. Take it back to that boom boom, give me some of that boom boom. Trampoline that pussy, that thing wet ain't good shit. Playing with that nookie, let me milk them cookies. Pussy on perk 30, about to hit it with the perk dick. Put that ass on demon time, arch your back and get the work, bitch. Then she get the screaming, pussy get the creaming. Show to see I'm fiending, this dick here when you need it. Long stroke, long-winded, deep dick, I'm all in it. Lay back and ride it, tongue all inside it. Lift them legs to the headboard, Bando gon' make you bend for it. Lift them legs to the headboard, Bando gon' make you bend for it. Make
Make that pussy talk, make that pussy walk. That kitty so hot, I gotta cool that pussy off. Shawty on that Henny, her friend on that Bombay. Top shelf margaritas with a splash of Grand Marnier. Nebraska with the blicky, feel rolling the sticky. We on that PNB shit, and I know you fucking with it. I ain't doing she strippers. Hit the pole, start tipping. 10, 20s, and 50s.
All right, everybody. We have a special performance from the one and only Bando Kane.
Once upon a time, not long ago, met this little hoe by the name Rico. Went to his home just to chill and smoke. He tried something, I think I wasn't feeling it though. He had 5 rush bottles, he was ready to go. By the time he looked up, I was out the door. Shoved up the juice, nice media though. It's like curves on past, how you say it, bro. Moved to LA just to fuck the code. Five-star resort, good weed and Tito's. About to bust up and make a scrub the ground. Me and Miguel got a doggy style. Slid down the down for a bottle of weed. 3 simple Kesey and 17. You know, try to put the kid on my mommy bankroll. Get the top of it, yeah, I'm ready to blow. I'm just a squirrel trying to get it. Somebody tell K-Star ready to fuck. Bust that bloody pussy, long stroke your guts. Play holes in the trap, light up your blunts. Tell him back that he can't try to start. And if he acting up, then we talk and try to light up. Reminisce about my mistakes, might as well go and drop me in my XX tape. Fucking in the mirror on the bathroom sink. Fucking on the balcony to rub my brain. Like, hold up, trying to keep my mind off the other, thinking about the late night that I had with all the butter. Like, shit, I'm in the mix of Twix and I can't concentrate cause she suck good dick. Like, wait, I'm about to bust it up, just make sure that she clean it up. I'm gone.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to season 2, episode 2, live, Watch With Us Live, featuring
What's up, boy? How you doing?
Benoit and the one and only Bando Kane on the way up Atlanta. So everybody, make sure you are prepared and tune in to episode 3 of season 2 of the one and only Set It Off ATL next Thursday at 12 p.m. Beat us there, don't meet us there. Boy.
Nah.
Hey man, make sure you got
This, all my dogs is with me. Kill the pussy like 9 times.
I mean, get the fuck up out my shirt. I mean, I got bash, bitch. I got crew neck, bitch. I got V-neck, bitch. I mean, get out my shirt,
this nigga all up in my shirt. Why he all up in my shirt? All up in my shirt. Why he all up in my shirt? All up in my shirt. All up in my shirt.